हाँ हाँ उठाओ उठाओ.
Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are back with this BMW and I have got a doubt. Will this thing do wheelie? Let's just find this thing out. But before that, before I go ahead and try to do wheelies, I need to make some sort of wheelie bar. Otherwise, if this thing does wheelies means I will be ended up ruining the complete end of the career end. So I don't want to ruin this thing. That's what, before going and testing this thing out, I need to build up something wheelie bar for this thing, and I have only a place where I can mount this thing, and there's two holes over that side. So here there's two holes. I'm thinking to build up a wheelie bar board system so that I could remove this thing. If it does not work means I'm going to throw that thing out, but if it works means I'll build that the way it should be. But first of all, yes, this thing was having some sort of missing and all. That thing I have got sorted out off camera, and yes, this thing is running perfect right now. The problem was with the spark plug. The spark plug was not clean. That's what this thing was missing, and even the petrol supply wasn't good because of the leaked petrol filter. So I have got a big petrol filter for this thing, and that's good. That thing, the missing as all things are sorted out. So the topic of today's video says, will this thing do wheelie? We'll just find out later on the video. But first, let's just start building up a wheelie bar for this thing. Alright guys, so this is the plate I have installed over here. So that's what I have to keep in mind. I have to make another plate for the back. That's the one thing, and the other thing is that I'm having kind of doubt whether this thing is going to work or not. We'll just find out after doing wheelies. that thing will be seen later on. But what should be the height? How much this thing will like lift up from the front. I don't want this thing to just stand straight, so it's going to keep it some sort of angle that if I want to go for a long time I could go. Otherwise the thing is that two things, like I don't want it to go too straight, which will shock me out and I'll lose control of this thing. So I don't want that thing to be happen, and yes, I don't want it to just lift it and move back again to the ground. So it's I have to find out the center point where exactly this thing will stand on this wheel and that wheel. The front end will be completely lifted up. So I have to find out some that point and mount this thing. and I don't want to go too far. I'm thinking to go somewhat over here. Better to find that thing out is to lift this thing from the top, from the front, and see what angle should I make it. It is very heavy. Okay, is this angle fine? It is a little bit lifted up, and if I make it straight, it's going to lift this thing this much only. So I'm thinking to go a bit higher, some sort of, and go a little bit closer. I'm going to see how much this thing is going to lift. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so let's just this thing is heavy. Hell. Already got the wheelie bar broken. Alright guys, so the wheelie bar is ready. Yes, this thing isn't exactly straight because of the time. I did not just check this thing out, and yes, I have running out of time, so I need to finish this thing up and go to the dunes and check this thing. Not the dunes, the tarmac. thing out, like whether this thing is able to do wheelie or not. A little bit, it was lifting up a little bit, like 6 to 7 inches. That's the max I had gone for. Maybe in the future, if we'll see with some road tires and all, and even the tires, this not road tires, so I don't have with me the road tires right now, so that's what I cannot just go ahead and throw it on and check it out. So maybe in the future we'll see about that. And for now, I'm just going to keep this thing aside. Thank God I just made this bolt system, so I can easily remove this thing. That's the plus point. But still, we are done with this video, and hopefully in the next video we are going to disassemble this thing and go for the paint. And for the paint, do let me know in the comment section below for which paint I should go of the body and the arms, the axle, like the body is going to be white, that's for sure. I'm not going to change the color of this thing. I'm definitely going to paint this, find the correct paint which matches the body, and going to make them same, so let's not see. Now it's showing two colors. I'm going to make it single color. That's for sure. This thing is body is white, but what about the frame and the arms and everything? So do let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.